What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. I'm gonna go with friend BTC. Currently sitting at 22.6k, down 0.18 on the day. See a market cap of 435B. 24-hour volume 14.94 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to Bake It, grab up to 8k in bonuses or buy it up to 30k in bonuses. Email me or sign up email, completely free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members, posting chart patterns, posting trade signals, all types of goodies, completely for free. Just sign up to one of the exchanges. All right. So, a couple scenarios for BTC. First of all, we were looking at a potential overshooting wave B. Now, there are some analysts looking at this as a wave 5, so I will get into that chart as well. And then we'd be looking to come down in that wave C. So you have a wave 1 down, a wave 2 pullback, potentially coming down in the wave 3. So you may be looking at a 1, 2, 3, pulling back in a 4, and looking to come down in a wave 5. Now, if we do push up and break 22.7K, then potentially what you could be looking at is that the wave 1 is already complete. So you have a wave 1 down of the wave 3, you'd pull back in a wave 2, come down in a 3, 4, 5, just to complete that wave 3 of the wave C. That is a potential possibility if we break above 22.7K. Now let's look at the scenario of this local high at 25K being the wave 5. Now, I've seen some analysts saying that the wave 2 could already be complete. I don't know why, because we haven't even met the minimum target for a wave 2, which is the 38.2% level at 52K. So what they're looking at is you've come down in a wave A, this is your wave B, and that's your wave C, and it's complete. Sorry, that doesn't even come close to the minimum target for a wave 2 pullback, so I don't think that's likely. Also, if we zoom in here, and you're looking for that 5-wave move, all I can see right now is there's a wave 1, there's a wave 2, there's a 3. This would be a 4. Ignore these wicks. This is because it's on Gemini, and you still come down in a lower low in a 5. And that still doesn't meet the minimum target. What I think is likely is even if we bounce here, we do create that lower low, and then we could see a large bounce, or we can bounce from our current level, and what we're going to do is create a head and shoulders pattern. So you have your left shoulder, your head, we bounce, everyone thinks that the low is in and we're gonna come up and break 25K. We roll over, we create a right shoulder, and we see continuation to the downside. So whether we come down to this support first or bounce from here, I think it's likely we put in a right shoulder and then see continuation to the downside. And even if that's your wave 5, what you'd be looking at here is you've come down in a 5-wave move in an A, you pull back in a B, you come down in a wave C to take you down to 18, 19, 20K. The head and shoulders target, depending on the support level we bounce off, but if we come down to this previous support, your target's all the way down about 18.5K, as you can see right here. But we do have very, very strong support coming in at 19K. So that's what I'm looking at. Even if we bounce from here, people will get really excited, think we're going to break 25K, and we simply create a right shoulder, head and shoulders pattern, break down. And basically, if you're looking at this as a 5-wave move, then you're coming down in a wave A, you have a wave B pullback, and you come down in a wave C. And if we're looking at this as an overshooting wave B, A wave down, wave B, then you'd still be looking to come down in that wave C, in my opinion. Now, if we were to bounce from here and break 25K, then I think it's much more likely this isn't a wave 2 pullback, but simply still completing the wave 5. So there's your wave 2 pullback. You had a wave 3, wave 4, and then you're still looking to put in that wave 5. So you have 1, 2, you'd come up in 3, 4, 5. I don't think that's likely either, but if we were to break that high, that's what I would look at, is the completion of the wave 5 isn't finished yet. So you had a wave 1 up, wave 2 pullback, there's your wave 3, wave 4, and then you're looking to put in that wave 5. And basically what you'd be looking at is a 1, 2, push up, and a 3, 4, 5 to take you up to about 30K. However, we still have room to come down on the RSI as well as the money flow. They've crossed the 50 line. Doesn't mean it has to happen, but there's a higher likelihood they will come back down to oversold. So I am looking for that head and shoulders pattern. It would line up with coins like Matic that look like they're about to put in a right shoulder. Of course, anything can happen, but if this were to be a wave 2 pullback, wave 1, wave 2, that's an extremely shallow wave 2, and it's a pretty rare occurrence, and then push up into wave 3. Anything is possible. I posted a chart in my Discord of a pattern that looks probable to play out. So potentially we could be looking at a massive inverse head and shoulders. We have a left shoulder ahead, and right now we're going to put in the right shoulder. So So we create that bearish head and shoulders, we break the neckline, we break down, and then we start to consolidate around 19 to 20K, and you have a left shoulder, you have a head, you come down, you create that right shoulder, push back up, you break out, and you basically come up in a wave 1, wave 2, boom, push up to wave 3. 41K would be the target of that inverse head and shoulders. I think that's a very probable play. But we'll have to see how everything plays out. Of course, anything can happen in the crypto space. But that's what I'm looking at. So in the short term, if this is an overshooting wave B, the resistance to watch is 22.7K. If it is broken, then potentially it could be a wave 2 pullback of the larger wave 3. So you come down to wave 1, wave 2, see continuation to the downside. And what the bulls will be looking at, which I think is very improbable, is that this is an extremely shallow wave 2 pullback, and you're going to break out from here, break this high, and push up in a wave 3. As I mentioned, we haven't even met the minimum target, and the ABC correction hasn't even met the wave 4 support, so I don't think that's probable at all. If we do bounce and break the high, then I think we're simply still putting in the wave 5. That's basically it for this update. Make sure to sign up to either Bybit or Bitget. Grab those bonuses. Email me your sign up email. Currently, we are short Bitcoin and Ethereum in the Discord. Already locked in, lots of juicy gains. And currently have the stop losses moved into profits. Everything is completely free if you sign up to one of the exchanges where they're posting analysis as well as signals. And then at the 10 USD membership, early access to my analysis, trade signals, crypto news. Members like to post their profits in here. Mahalo all plays, all of that coming in at only $10 a month. Same price as a Netflix subscription, Big Mac meal with fries and a drink, which you shouldn't be eating. Check it out in the Patreon link, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.